Hi, friends. This is a COVID-19 update, particularly as it relates to the revised public health order that became in effect on the 19th of November at midnight. In essence, what it does is suspend in-person worship. So from now until the 7th of December, so for the next 3 Sundays, November 22nd, 29th, December 6th, we are required to suspend in-person worship. What that means is we'll be doing things pretty much digitally only for those 3 Sundays. There'll still be a couple of folks here in the church in order to make that happen, but there won't be anyone in the congregation. A number of our user groups have chosen to stop meeting for the next couple of weeks. Most of our church programs will continue either online or in a hybrid fashion with additional COVID-19 protocols, as those count as our programming or as our work. Speaking of additional protocols, if you're in and around either one of our buildings, so either the main campus or the downtown campus, you are now required to wear a mask whenever you're in the building for the whole time you're in the building, without exception. That's part of the new order as well. Mandatory masks in all public spaces. We recommend that you use at least a 2-ply mask, ideally with a filter or a 3-layer mask. We now know that COVID-19 is airborne as well as droplet. What that means is the mask doesn't just protect others anymore. With a high quality 2-layer mask or a 2-layer mask with a filter put between those 2 layers of cloth, the mask now also protects you from airborne particles. So again, if you're in or around the buildings, there's no exception to this rule. You need to be masked for the whole time you're in the building, whether that's just popping into the office to drop something off, or coming to a meeting, or being part of a program like AA or NA, whatever it is. You need to be masked in the building. Folks, I know this is news that nobody was really looking forward to, and yet none of us are really shocked or surprised. Together, we can get through this second wave. There is light at the end of the tunnel. We are being reassured that there are vaccines that are coming, and yet we need to still invest in the common good and do what we need to right now to keep as many people as possible healthy, to prevent as many deaths as possible, and as many hospitalizations as possible. So, if you can work from home, work from home. If you can avoid going out, stay home. All social public gatherings of any size, indoors or outdoors, have been suspended. Don't invite somebody over. Don't go over to somebody's home. Our personal bubbles have now been shrunken to those in our household. Or if you're single, 1 or 2 other people. But that's it. Wear your mask at all times when you're out in public. Yes, you can take it off when you're in the car, for sure. But don't forget to put it back on. Don't forget to sanitize your hands. Maybe a little more frequently than we have been doing. Together, we can flatten this second curve so that together we can begin to rebuild the kind of society where we're all safe and calm and community. So, friends, don't forget, wear your mask. Make sure it fits properly and well. Make sure it seals as best as possible. Sanitize your hands. Stay 2 meters or 6 feet apart and stay home as much as you can. And don't start panic buying. There's plenty of toilet paper, plenty of yeast and flour and rice and meat to go around. That is, as long as no one starts to hoard it. So be safe, be calm, be community. In other words, be Trinity United Church. And we'll see you soon in person, as soon as it's safe. See you then.